collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs and cross watchers. Welcome to your timeless romantic soulmate contract read. I am your reader, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998, author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle, link in the description box, creator on Patreon, patreon.com/Drawing the Circle, having so much fun over there because I'm the Archangel of Lyons, Angelo Lyons, but you can call me Mal. Hey, my Sagittarius asses, hope you are all well. Mutable fire, ninth housers, you. It is timeless romantic soulmate contract reads before, so if you are new to my channel, there are links in the description box defining twin flame and soulmate and soul contracts and all of that stuff. If you want to go a little bit deeper, my definition is a little bit newer. It is inspired by the work of Matt Kahn, K-A-H-N. Matt Kahn, All for Love, his healing mantra deck. We'll have a card draw from that, our last card down, if you want to check that out. Yes, soulmates are a form of soul contract. The bottom line is that you help each other heal through the agreement set up in a quantum entanglement called a soul contract. Twin flames are different, but that's all I'm going to go into it. Aside to say that you have many soulmates in your life. You help each other heal. If that's the foundational definition, then my mom and I are soulmates, but we're not romantic, right? These are the happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contracts that we've been working on for lifetimes with these souls. Because let's face it, they're harder, right? You know, family's family, friends are friends, people come and go. But lovers are by choice, right? So it takes a little bit more mastery. Getting your stuff touched with your chakras being clear. You know what I'm talking about, massages. So we're looking at this like a contract. Party number one, party number two, and then the state of the contract, which will be mostly developed in the extended. There is an extended reading for my soul contract reads. And you can get them on Vimeo.com. There's a link in the description box, or you can just join up on Patreon. All levels of my subscribers have access to the extended reads, past, present, and future. Is that enough business? I think that's enough business. Except to say it is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and do check your other signs for more insight into one particular contract. Or maybe you have more than one contract going on, like I do. Not that I'm juggling anybody, but, you know, oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, that one's from ancient Greece. That one's from Britain. 1400s? Yeah. So, you know, get a little bit clarity, guidance, and grace for you. So both feet on the floor, if you can, stay grounded, right? Focus on your breath, if you will. That will keep you in the present moment so you can really feel what resonates and what doesn't for you, and I will do my best. Because the more of these romantic soulmate contracts that are manifested on planet Earth, it's going to flood the Earth's electromagnetic field with more love and more fun, and we won't be so interested in war and corruption and crazy going on, right? You do you, I'll do me, and together we'll heal the world, shall we? Getting our stuff touched along the way. Sounds like fun. Nice work if you can get it, light workers. So yeah, let's just do it. Ready? Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As we move from explanation to divination. Using the Caroline Mace archetype deck, I call upon the collective pantheons of angels, archangels, goddesses, gods, ascended masters of romantic soulmate contract law, and the higher selves of all involved, fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above. I need 3 Caroline Mace archetype cards. One for party number 1, which will be on my left. One for party number 2, which will be on my right. And a third for the state of the contract. What clause in the contract they're in, scene in the movie, track on the album, right? Chapter in the story, which I will not turn over until the extended read, that third one. So please, let's do this. Show me. Please show me who is in party number 1 in this Sagittarius collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying, nope, soulmate contract, or cross-watcher, right? Who is party number 1 for this timeless read? Who is party number 2? Let's get all 3 of these face down. Party number 1, show me party number 2 in this Sagittarius romantic soulmate contract. And as I said, first card turned over, won't even look at it on the break in between the videos. What is the state of the contract? Where are they both? The third entity, the relationship, the contract itself. And there we go. Now these two are in the title, so let's see how brave you are. Ooh, you got a witch and a seeker. Woo! All right, very, very cool. Now the witch, this one is sort of a blank card, Carolyn. And I forget, is it Hay House? I think Hay House put these cards out. I gave you a bunch of blanks that you could put in your own stuff. So we'll talk about that. I am a witch. You don't have to be a witch to have the witch archetype, a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But the seeker is wisdom family archetype, and if you want to go there, so is the witch. The witch, if you break it down, means wise person, sort of like shaman, but more European. That's really where the word comes from. Shaman is actually an Anglo-Saxon word, which is weird because you usually think of it of indigenous peoples, but I study the meaning of words. What do you want? I'm verbal. So let's talk about the witch. Every archetype is neutral, from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace. That the shadow is what you're helping each other heal, even if you haven't met yet, which is weird, but it's true. The light is what you're shooting for, and really what the contract is about developing this soul power in this soulmate contract. Now this is all 8th chakras over the head. It sends down the lessons and the programming and shifts the electromagnetic frequency of your energy field in each chakra, what you attract and what you repel, so your soul can grow and evolve and expand while your ego gets triggered like crazy. So you know the wicked witch and the good witch, right? The shadow, the light. The shadow is what you don't want to look at, or if you know about it, you don't want anybody to know about it, right? So, you know, this is about using wisdom for change. I mean, what does a witch do? I mean, let me count the ways. I've been teaching it for decades. I am a witch. I'm a professional witch. This is my gig. It's not like I have a day job and then I put on the pointy hat. No, it never really leaves. It's a hat full of sky. Terry Pratchett. So, you know, it's using your wisdom, your power, your magic, your alignment, all that you've been through to harm. To what's called woe. There's woe and weal, right? Help and harm. So, you know, we have the Wicked Witch of the West, Elphaba, whoever, and then we have Glinda. But if you read the book Wicked, I know the Broadway musical is amazing, but if you read the actual books, you get that they're both pretty neutral, right? They're pretty balanced unto themselves. We're all on a scale of shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, regardless of what archetype we're dealing with, and we are a conglomerate in that, and that's okay. It's a learning curve. Everybody's doing the best that they can. We're immortal souls on heroes' journeys in human bodies. Now, the thing is, this is definitely, like I said, a thing about wisdom. Could also be the divine family, but the seeker archetype is definitely a wisdom family. The shadow, inability to commit to a path once found. Like in a relationship, oh, I finally found you, it's amazing. What else does the universe have for me? Because I have a compulsive need to keep moving on. Gee, Sagittarius much? Just gotta say, I've dated a bunch of y'all. The light attribute, this is big. Thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Now look, I am a witch, obviously. I have had many partners show up in my life. Seeking something, finding it in me, and being absolutely terrified, particularly online dating, right? It's like, you're a lot to handle. I'm like, yeah. But, you know, let's see what the soul contract is. If they are willing to really seek truth and wisdom, wherever they are, these two could rule the world. Shall we? What we're going to do, we're going to take Daughters of the Moon Tarot. We're going to look at the next 4 chakras down. Crown, third eye, throat, heart, spiritual power, mental power, will power, choices, decisions, and emotional power. on this side. This side, we're going to take the Mythic Tarot and get the lower 3 chakras, the root, sacrum, and the solar plexus. More the masculine energy, the external stuff, your relationships in the world. And in the extended, we flip it. So you get the full 8 chakra element spread for both party number 1 and party number 2. Shall we? I love my work. Well, this is my career. I'm paid for my work, scheduling and doing my own makeup and cleaning the house like that. Please take a nice deep breath. This is my joy. Still point. As I call upon my goddesses of fire, the sign of Sagittarius, powers of the south, please, 5 cards, element spread, fire, earth, air, water, spirit, for the witch archetype in this Sagittarian collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract with a seeker. What is the witch's element of fire? What they yearn for, what they burn for, what their heart's desire in this contract. The Aries card, when it is heart, third eye, crown, a court card, it's inside. This is an internal dynamic. So what they want is first house Aries dynamic. Cardinal fire. They want this. They want to initiate it. They want it to be hot. They want it to be impulsive. They want it to be powerful. They want it to be creative. But understand there is something personal here as well. Very throat chakra. They want to initiate this, or they want it initiated. Again, a general read, a little hard to tell, but we got more cards. My goddesses, please, what is the element of earth, what they have to fuel that fire, to ground and manifest their heart's desire as a witch? With Calafia, the maiden of flames, that would be the king of wands in traditional tarot, essentially the goddess of California and Amazon queen. Please, what's the element of earth there? Okay, inside heart, throat, third eye, crown, in terms of earth, what they have, they've got the card of the universe or the world, Shakti, the life dancer. They're at the end of a cycle inside of themselves. When it's major arcana, it's all 4 at once: heart, third eye, crown, fire, earth, air, water, manifested as spirit. So we're looking at a witch here, and again, use that word loosely. It's more archetypal. I mean, you don't have to wear pentacles like I do. Tattoo. Never leave home with that one. So there is a completion of a cycle here, a graduation on the inside, maybe even a big aha moment that leads to the closing of a cycle. What's going on in their element of air? What are they thinking predominantly? What is the predominant thought pattern about this contract? Some indecision. 2 of flames, Mahueha, Polynesian fire goddess, right? Wants it. No question, wants it. I mean, fire in fire. But in air, it's like, well, do I want it this way or do I want it that way? It's a crossroads thing. They're going to get what they want, most likely, but it's like, well, and it's not mental, it's fire. It's chewing on it. Very throat chakra energy here. You know, depending on what they've been through in their past. I'm like, well, I don't know if I really want to do, I want it, I just don't know how I want to do it. Maybe how, the why, the when. What's their element of water? What are they predominantly feeling about this particular soulmate contract? This witch, major arcana card, second major arcana card. They're feeling this, though, like emotionally. Their heart, third eye, crown are in alignment, that they're manifesting this emotionally. In other words, their energy system is in a place, at least at the time when this is happening, where their creative intuition, heart, third eye, crown, is the internal stuff. Then it hits the lower 3 chakras and starts moving into the material, physical world. This person's manifesting this, whether they are aware of it or not. But their mind seems to be that 2 of flame. It's like, well, do I want to pull the trigger now or later? Have one now, save one for later. What is the card of spirit, please, my goddesses? The point of view, the voice of the soul who incarnated to play the role of the witch archetype with the witch archetype in this Sagittarian collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract with this seeker. One card in clarity, please. The witch, Aries in fire, the universe, the world in earth, two of flames in air, the witch in water, and two of blades, analysis. So the soul is saying, gather information, look at this from all different places, be wise. Right? Two of flames with two of blades, two of wands with two of swords. It is definitely that air of the soul saying, you really got to look at this. You really got to contemplate this. Now, it's only a two. It's I love this image of it. Instead of the crossed swords, we have two women fencing. Now, fencing, I've never done it. I've never even had something hawked. This is a stupid joke. But, you know, if you know anything about it, like chess, you're not just thinking about the move you're doing or your next move. You're thinking about your opponent's next move. And then what they might do after that, right? It's I keep getting flashes of Bugs Bunny and Donald Duck in Sherwood Forest, right? So there is back and forth here on this side, no question. But emotionally, they're plugged in, and they have something under their belt here, heart, third eye crown, a real spiritual truth, wisdom, completion thing. That's wise. Digging it. All right. Let's look at the seeker. Mythic Tarot, like I said, does the lower three chakras, but the lower three chakras are about relationships in the physical world. It can be you looking at yourself from the outside in, you from the inside looking out at a person, place, or thing in the outside world. Root chakra is groups, tribes. I mean, if I started writing down all the different tribes that I'm in, and it was ridiculous. We don't even realize, like the human race, start there, right? I'm Italian. I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Joan Jett, Bad Reputation Nation, right? Second chakra, one-on-one relationship to another person individually or thing. And that's what we do have going on here, but other chakras can be involved. Your relationship with yourself in your solar plexus. And again, we're going to flip these so you get to see both sides in the extended. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon my gods of fire, power of sign of Sagittarius, powers of the South, same thing, 5-card element spread for the seeker in this Sagittarius collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract with this witch, yes, witch work. What is their element of fire for this seeker archetype, what they yearn for, what they burn for, what their hearts desire? In this contract is temperance. They need time. They want time. They want patience. They're doing alchemy. They want to come into balance. Chances are they may be going through something in their life concerning or not concerning this person. But to want temperance on the outside world, it's like, just be patient. Just be patient. It is a form of spiritual alchemy. Alchemy takes 3 essential forces. Time, it do take time. Heat, like a furnace, the crucible, not the Arthur Miller play so much, but the process of refining metal. And pressure. Pressure, like think coal into a diamond, right? That sort of pressure there. But it is gentle, it is harmonious. It's Iris, the Greek goddess of the rainbow. I think we're okay. And always with the 2 of Cups. So, you know, the Temperance card usually has the 2 of Cups. In Daughters of the Moon, it does not. All right, what's the seekers? So if they can seek truth and harmony and balance in this, they should be good. What's in their element of earth? The fuel that they have to feed the fire and manifest that heart's desire. the Knight of Pentacles, the Virgo card. This might actually be a Virgo themselves, or in some way there is a Virgo presence in their life. Sixth house, mutable earth, health and occupation, because your health affects your occupation and what you're occupied with affects your health. I'm occupied with mysticism and spirituality. I don't look like I'm 53 years old, but I am. Yeah, I know I don't look at things, right? So slow and steady wins the race. I am a Virgo. I get this. This is very much in tandem with, in other words, what they have is they're not rushing. Like I said, just we need a little time, but we want to take our time. The slowest knight of the knights in the tarot, Virgo, is when the horse walks. Sagittarius, am I doing that right? Pisces is when it trots. Sagittarius is a canter, and of course Gemini is a gallop in your opposite sign. So this seeker really is, they're like, we'll get there. I love this card. There are beehives in the background. Backgrounds are not created overnight, and nor is honey made instantly. Right? I like it. It feels stable. I like this reading a lot for you. What's their element of air, please, my gods? What they predominantly think about this contract with the witch. Ten of Pentacles, the physical manifestation of the happy, healthy, wealthy, wise. There it is. There it is. I mean, it's the wife and the kids and the baby, and you know, it's very Kabbalistic in most decks. The Rider-Waite Tarot. You got the Tree of Life, and there it is, the fulfillment of it all. So their thoughts on this do dwell into the physical, and with that Knight of Pentacles, I can see why they would want to take this slow and steady to win this race. Digging this read for you, Saggies. What's their element of water, please, my gods? What are they feeling about this contract with this witch? Page of Swords. Okay. So there may not be too much communication going on here emotionally. In fact, they may be watching from a distance. I never saw the Page of Swords as like a social media stalker, right? Until I started doing readings on YouTube, I'm like, well, that makes sense. But that's not the only interpretation. I mean, it's not like the internet existed when Pamela Coleman Smith designed the Rider-Waite Tarot. We're looking at Aeolus, right? Hercules' Legendary Adventures, right? Aeolus. Or is that Zephyrus? That's Zephyrus, one of the gods of the wind. There is communication. But the messages may be a little less emotional is what I am saying. Though they are feeling it, they may be coming across a little bit dry. It ain't the Page of Cups, in other words. So from the outside looking in, there may be some communication here. But my sense is it's at a distance, right? The texting kind of stuff, not so very intimate. Because I think they want it and they don't want to blow it. And they want to do this well. Right? Seeking wisdom and truth wherever they are. They want to do this wisely. This is a kick-ass read. What crowns this, please? What's the card of spirit, my gods? The point of view of the soul. The message of the soul who incarnated to play the role. With the seeker archetype in this Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual. That's my soulmate contract with this witch, please. And we've got the Three of Wands. This is totally making sense. They're like, oh wait, soul saying, just wait, hang in there. This ship will come in. It's going to take faith, but they have to really seek their way how to do this slow but sure. So I don't know. It feels like this witch is very much like, well, I got to think about it. I got to figure out. I feel like you're both on the same page. This state of the contract, the center lane should be very, very interesting. But before we get there, let's see what the higher selves have to say. You know, when I crack my knuckles in a read, I'm all in. I'm like up to my elbows in this one, and I'm not even a Sag. I am a Virgo, however. Trying to think how many Saggies are in my life. All right, Whispers of Love Oracle. This is where the party gets turned. It just does. It just does. The voices of the higher selves have all involved, but the only two involved here are this one and this one. So messages from your higher selves, perhaps even to each other. Let's see what hits the table. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above, what are the whispers of love for this witch and this seeker in this Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract? This witch, what's going on there with that, really using their wisdom, their power, their magic, their alignment, double whammy with the witch there, by the way. What is their whisper of love, piece of information, inspiration, insight they need? And for the seeker, they're starving, thirsty for that wisdom and truth wherever they are. What's the message for the Saggies in this timeless romantic soulmate read? The witch has act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Though they are not apart, though they are not together, they are not truly apart. These two, I think, know each other. Unless this is all being done magically on this side and they're just, they're connecting in the 5D. We're all one in the 5D. True love. You got the true love. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love. Guys, this is a true love read. Go watch your Path of True Love Timeless Reads to get more on this, particularly if you see the Witch and the Seeker in any of the titles. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It is a true love read. Act as if your partner is here, which is take it, right? Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are always with you, so you always consider them. And this is a once-in-a-lifetime love. Look, true love conquers all. But it's sort of like that thing of the truth shall set you free, but it will probably piss you off first. Thank you, Gloria Steinem. I'm a feminist. If you ever meet my mom, you'll get it. Right? So it's like this is a journey, and it's worth taking the time. What I love is the double whammy of wisdom here. I love seeing the witch twice on this side. And really, with what you both want, the witch wants it. I want this. We'll do a summation before we're done. This is like, I want it too, but I want this healthy. Fuck, what have these two been through separately or together? Last card down, the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. As I said, really, his video on his YouTube channel, Soul Contracts, Twin Flames and Soulmates Redefined, so revolutionary. And now he's teaching deeper stuff into the subject. Pretty cool. I love him. I haven't met him, but I think he's pretty awesome. Awesome dude. So, no matter who you are in this, the Sag or the Crosswatcher, the Witch or the Seeker, work the mantra. It's just going to help you heal. And again, quantum entanglement, even if you haven't met yet, it's going to help them heal. And it's non-manipulative because you're doing it for you. Let's see what hits the table. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of Romantic Soulmate Contract Law in that special, really gorgeous section of the Akashic Records Law Firm, please, one card in clarity for this Sagittarian collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. They're shooting for happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract, apparently with touches of true love here. This is a true love contract, which is, I believe, a little bit different. It conquers all, breaks every curse, but woof, what a journey. So what is the perfect healing mantra for this witch and this seeker archetype to help them heal and make this happen, bringing this vibe to the planet and anchoring it here in this timeless romantic soulmate read? Releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. Work. This is scripted. It's destined. Do you have to work for it? Sure you do. Can you just sit back and do nothing? They'll turn off your lights. Right? You gotta do the best. You gotta play the game. But to win it, you gotta be in it. So run in and try to win today. It's from a Lotto commercial, I think from the 70s. Wow. I'm going to read this from the Bookie Book, but this is really important. Expectations are the seeds of heartache and heartbreak. I'm getting it, and you know what? I'm going out on a limb here. The witch knows this, but the soul is saying, with that Two of Swords, it's like, act as if they are here and keep an eye on the expectations here. So I'm going to read it from the Bookie Book. And then we're going to do a little blessing summation thing as I do it for all of my readings. And then we're going to chat a little bit at the end if you are up for it, because I also like to talk goofy shit at the end, just because I know nobody really sticks around that long on YouTube. They get their information and then they're on to the next video. Please take a nice deep breath. Releasing expectations. Only the highest possibilities come to be, whether I envision them or not. When you release expectations, it is no longer your job to be in control of reality. Because who's in control of reality except the high ones, right? The ancient ones. You are a soul birthed from the fabric of destiny, where only the perfection of universal will takes shape and form. Now, your ego does not agree with that, but it's only the ego that has those expectations. The soul does not. Personalities in between the two of them going, well, the ego, well, what? That's the hero part, right? The hero's journey part. The evolution part, which is really what all of this is about. Once expectations are released, a life beyond your wildest imagination is given permission to enter your reality. Because it's coming, it's going to happen, it's written, it's scripted, it's in the quantum universal plan. The universe always has a plan, no matter how anything appears to be. There is certainly one in place here, because there's one in place everywhere. But to get that just beyond what you think is possible, there's something possible here. This mantra is ideal for having more faith, learning how to trust, which might be an issue here between the two of them passed together or apart, because who doesn't have trust issues? And alleviating disappointment, because disappointment, expectations are the seeds of heartbreak, and heartbreak is a form of disappointment. So, like I said, we're going to give this a blessing, and we do the blessings for real here. I'm aware of what's going on planet Earth with the Ukraine at the time of this recording, and Roe versus Wade, and just once again, an inflection point every half hour, it seems, instead of once every 10 years. So we do these for real. May these blessings really help you, and join in with your breath. And then we'll chat a little bit. Please take a nice deep breath. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine. For the Sagittarian collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need in this happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, intimate, sexual, satisfying soulmate contract, that the witch can embrace their power, right? Can go for what they really want, that Aries on the inner and the element to fire, because they got what they need on a big level. They're at a graduation. They've come full circle inside of themselves in their element of earth. Real wisdom, something there for the witch, but in their element of air, it's fine to go back and forth with the Two of Wands, kind of think, well, I want this, do I want to do it that way, do I want to do it, I want it, but do I want it that way, do I want it that way? Because inside they are feeling their power, they are feeling their alignment. There is no question, their intuition is ready to be put into action at some point, because they are feeling it. Love is divine power, very strong heart chakra vibe on that one. element of water. And of course, their soul is saying, think about this, gather your information so that you know, at least on your end, every T is crossed, every I is dotted, so you can go forward without those expectations and acting as if their partner is with them. So they will always consider them, keep them in their thoughts, maybe even talk to them in the 5D through prayer, meditation, blah, blah, blah. And may the seeker be blessed with, may that thirst and wisdom, really, thirst for truth and wisdom wherever they are, truly, truly serve them in here, which does make sense with that Page of Swords now, because what they want is the healthy, balanced progress here, bringing those Two of Cups into a healthy, take your time, let's heal this gently harmonious vibe on the outer. And maybe this is a Virgo on this side. What they have is they know this person. It could be them from the outside looking in, but it seems there is an alignment of let's slow this down. Let's take our time here. Slow and steady wins the race. Mutable earth, we'll get there, but not today, my love, not today. But what's on their mind is the family vibe here, is definitely the happy, the healthy, the wealthy, the wise, with more than enough of the physical components together here so that this can really, really work. And yes, the search for wisdom and knowledge, now that I get that, the search for the thirst for truth there with this Page of Swords, they very well may be scoping and probing. What did Lillian call it? My roommate Lillian is called scoping and probing. Now they call it stalking, you know, online, or maybe just researching, like reading things. But it's something that has some emotional oomph to it. Like when they feel this out, it's like all these thoughts and messages coming through, probably of truth, and of course, the voice of the soul saying, hang in there, be loyal. This is worth the wait. This is worth the wait. These ships will certainly come in, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime true love opportunity. And if they've known each other before, whatever went on before has led to this. So it is an important part of it. Hence, it is so key. Help them release their expectations that only the highest possibilities come to be, whether they envision them or not. So they need not delay what appears cannot be prevented for these two to come together and dance and make free will choices without expectation, and love with great love, power, and wisdom. And as they do so, may this relationship, may this soul contract anchor into the Earth's electromagnetic field more happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom than both of them have ever experienced in any other previous timeline of any other previous lifetime, including this one, that they may help each other heal, grow, learn, become the best that they can be, and fulfill their role in the universe's plan, because it always got one, anchoring more paradise, more love, more wisdom, more power into the electromagnetic grids of planet Earth, paradise, planet Earth, for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So mote it be, so it is. What an excellent fucking read, my Sagittarius crabby asses. All right, and the extended, it'll probably be like womp womp cards all over the place. And no, it won't. No, it won't. Not if you release expectations. There, I just gave you an expectation. Release it. Did you like it? Like it. You should. It's a beautiful read. Help the other Sagittarius find this beautiful read. We all need the help. I love my Sagittarius crabby asses. And if you want more of me here on YouTube, I don't know, just a shot in the dark. Subscribe, give it a shot, follow me for a while. I am a lot of fun. But if you're in for the big ride, if you're in for the big adventure, if you're in for the deeper stuff, the fun stuff, me sipping coffee in a bathrobe in the morning, saying hi, talking about lunar astrology, and all the extended reads, come. Patreon on Patreon, patreon.com/join the circle. Because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons, and someday I'll explain exactly what I mean about that. But until then, come play. We're having a lot of fun there. And I want to do like tarot parties there on Zoom. So yeah, it's a good way to come get it. My humans, my heroes, my angels, my witches, my immortals, my gods, my goddesses. Thank you so much for watching. I freaking love you guys. You don't have to hunt this one down, but do the work. And remember, only the highest possibilities come to be, whether we envision them or not. Cool. I love you. Wishing you all the very best and the very blessed. Comment. Let me know what this is about. Fun. Hail. Farewell. And blessed be.